Hey guys, it's Dr. Mannie. In this video, we're going to be talking about weight loss resistance and inflammation and cellular health, cellular dysfunction and disease. Before we get into it, make sure you click subscribe. Okay, make sure you ring the bell so that you're notified each time I make a new health video. Okay, weight loss resistance, guys, it's epidemic. Right now, there's 71% of the entire country that's either overweight or obese, and it trends in the wrong direction each year that passes. Weight loss resistance. Here's the thing, you guys. There are three big problems you face when trying to lose weight. Number one, most programs are generic. They're cookie cutter. Everybody gets they're one size fits all. Everybody gets the same thing. Guys, we're all unique. We are all different. Every single one of us reacts and responds to foods differently. My wife reacted to chicken, of all things. Like after our second child, she had about 20 pounds that she just could not get rid of, and so we food tested. Chicken was off the charts. Almonds, spinach, other things that most people would consider healthy, not healthy for her, right? So functional food testing, she made the modifications, lost 20 pounds in 4 weeks, just by making a few modifications to her diet. So functional weight loss, that is the approach. But problem number one, remember, everything is for the most part fairly generic and cookie cutter. But what happens when you don't lose weight? What happens when you try it and it doesn't work? That leads to food confusion. Then it's like, oh my gosh, what do I eat? Like, should I go dairy free? What about gluten? What about eggs? What about this and that? And then it's like on this merry-go-round of, hey, maybe I should try keto next month, or maybe I should try paleo or plant-based, or it becomes just a sea of overwhelm, like a sea of chaos and massive confusion. So if you're on this merry-go-round, what I did just recently, I created a functional weight loss masterclass. I'll put a link beneath this video in the description. Go click on it, go check it out. It's a deep dive into this functional weight loss system, but I'm going on a tangent. Okay, problem number one, everything's cookie cutter. Problem number two, they don't take cellular health into consideration. Okay, and number three is that most programs are calorie restrictive, which might work in the short term, but it's not a long-term sustainable solution. What we do, it works, very, very high success rate, but it's patients keep the weight off long term. That's what we want. It's a long term, it's a lifestyle approach based on objective testing, foods, nutrients, toxins, right? Stabilizing blood sugar so that you're not spiking and dipping and crashing, all this kind of stuff. Here's the thing, you guys. This is what a healthy cell looks like. I apologize for my drawings. I did the best I can. This is what a good cell looks like. A lot of receptors, right? And they're nice and healthy. There's cell-to-cell communication, right? This is what I want. Right here, the outer portion of the cell wall, they call it the lipid bilayer. Basically, it's 2 layers of fat. But it needs to flow, right? Nutrients need to get in, oxygen needs to get in, things need to get in, and then the waste has to get out of there. There needs to be this flow. But because of a variety of different factors, stress, toxins, sugar, sensitivity, like there's so many things that bog down cells, that put stress on the cell, that over time, you start to build yourself sick. So here's dysfunction, here's disease, right? You can see less receptor sites, less receptors. They're blunted, right? There's lack of communication from cell to cell, right? So this red portion is inflammation. Then the bad stuff can't get out, good stuff can't get in. T3, like you get hormone dysfunction. T3 can't get in. That's that's thyroid, that's the metabolism. So there's not this flow, right? The cell gets jammed up. Over time, the waste products can't get out, and over time you start to build yourself sick. Guys, with inflammation, it is next to impossible to lose weight when you're inflamed. It just is. It is next to impossible to lose weight when you're inflamed. So that's why we have to reduce inflammation in your body. If you're looking to lose weight, you have to address the inflammation component. Okay, and that's what we do with functional weight loss. Like I said, I just made a masterclass. I'll put a link beneath this video. Just all I ask is that you come with an open mind, right? Come ready to learn. Grab a pen and paper. It's a phenomenal approach. It's an approach that we've been using for a long time in our clinics, and we have a lot of doctors using the system. And it's an objective approach, right? It's not a cookie cutter. It's the foods are customized, the nutrients are customized. So I have patients ask, hey, what should I take as far as supplementation to lose weight? Is it B12? Is it this and that? My answer is always the same, and it's let's test. Right? I can't give you a generic protocol unless I find out where you're depleted. Where are there deficiencies? Where are there shortages? And let's fill in the gap. It could be B12. It could be vitamin D. It could be vitamin C. It could be magnesium. Let's customize a protocol based on where you're deficient, right? And then let's look at toxins. We have to minimize the toxins so we can help these cells heal up. We can help these cells get well. Because if a food has 27 ingredients, it's not a food. It was built, it was manufactured in a laboratory by a food chemist who's got one job, and that's to make that food taste good so that you come back for more and more and more, right? Not going to get into that, but that's a different conversation for a different day. But we have to work on fixing these cells. So we have 50 different toxins, and there's a lot more than that, but we give patients, hey, here's a list, Mary. Take this to your fridge and make sure you're not consuming high fructose corn syrup, preservatives, nitrates, MSG, trans fats, colors, dyes, aspartame, all the toxins that they put in these processed foods. It holds you back. And that's why we have 71% in the entire country that is overweight or obese, right? We need to stabilize the blood sugar. We need to get you moving again. Lots of water, maybe some intermittent fasting to give your gut a break and reduce inflammation, this kind of stuff. It is a functional approach with a very, very high success rate. Been using it for a lot of years. So again, Masterclass, beneath this video in the description, go check it out. If you have any questions as well, throw them in the comments below and we'll get them answered. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.